Adam here from the Walser Automotive Group, and what I want to do today is give you a walk around. And this is the 2023 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2, and this is the Desert Boss Edition. So there's a lot of really cool equipment we'll look at. We'll take a peek inside and just see how cool this truck really is. So let's start on the exterior, looking at what makes the Desert Boss such a cool truck. Now, obviously up front, we've got that large safari bar up there, and then in the back, you're gonna have the sport bar, which holds that 40-inch light bar just above the top of the cab. So up front in that safari bar, you're also gonna have mounted LED lights. There's gonna be recovery hooks up front, and you will notice that this one does sit a little bit higher than the standard Colorado. Now, as far as the engine is concerned, this is gonna be the 2.7 liter turbocharged engine. So that's gonna be good for 310 horsepower and over 430 foot-pounds of torque. So this one also gets these special beadlock wheels, and these Goodyear tires are actually gonna be about a 33-inch tire, so it's definitely gonna give you the off-road performance you need. Now from there, a few other things up front. This one's got the LED daytime running lights as well as LED headlights, and then out back as well, you are gonna have an LED taillight there. So obviously one of the cool things about this truck is you can use it for trail running or off-roading, and there is going to be cameras all around the vehicle. So on our black mirror caps behind me here, you'll notice a side camera. There's actually cameras mounted underneath the vehicle as well. So if you're doing any trail riding, you can see just what's going on underneath you, so you're not going to get stuck or get hung up on anything. So how about the suspension? This has the Multimatic DSS-V, which, like I said, gives you a little bit more ride height, and as well, on-road, the driving characteristics are very comfortable. Then, when you do decide to take it off-road, it's gonna be more than capable and provides a very comfortable ride. So let's hop in the back, we'll look at the truck bed. Now at the rear of the truck, one of the things you notice is some of the emblems on here. So you're gonna have the black outline of the Chevrolet, the black Colorado, and the Desert Boss emblem on the side as well. Now this vehicle can tow 7,700 pounds, but this one does get the brake controller inside. So if we open the tailgate here, it's a soft open, so it's very easy. Just open it up and it's gonna softly open for you. You do get a little bit of storage in here, and you also have a ruler on the back, whether that's at the job site or measuring fish. That's pretty cool there. This one does have the spray and bed liner as well. There's plenty of tow hooks inside. It's got LED bed lighting as well. You're gonna have that standard household plug in the back. So if you're out at the job site or if you're out camping, you can use that plug-in, which is very convenient. So let's close this up. We'll hop inside and we'll take a look in there. Now in the Desert Boss, there's a ton of very well-appointed options and features, and this one is pretty much as fully loaded as they come. Why am I holding my phone? That's because I've got wireless charging down here, and I've got wireless Apple CarPlay as well as Android Auto. So I've got my phone paired up, I've got my Google Maps, Spotify, all that good stuff right in here. It's very convenient and makes it very safe when you're out on the road. Now there is also USB charging down here if you need that, or if your passenger needs to use that, so that's pretty convenient there also. Now let's talk about our infotainment and digital display. One of my favorite things in this truck is the full digital gauge cluster. So on the steering wheel here, you can go through, you can see your steering angle if you're in 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, the pitch and roll, and then you can also have this where it's a full Google map. That is such a cool feature in there. So like I said, you're only looking down, you're not messing with your phone, so your attention is on the road ahead, and you can just pretty much customize this to see whatever you'd like. Now, one of the other cool things, this is also a heated steering wheel. It's freezing. It's wintertime here in Minnesota, so it's nice and cold here, and I've got the heated steering wheel going, and I've also got the heated seats. So this truck can actually notice when the climate control is set, whether that's through the remote start on the vehicle or anything else, that it can turn on the ventilated or heated seats for you, which is a pretty cool feature there. But I've got my heated seats on, just 3 levels you can click through there, which is very simple, and it's not in the screen, it's just buttons right here on the dash. Now we've also got a dual climate control, so you can set that, and then your fan speed is also a button. So again, it's not built into the infotainment, it's just buttons and knobs right out here, as well as the volume knob, which makes it very easy to use. So a few other buttons down here. Obviously, if this is an off-road truck, you're gonna want your electronically locking differentials here. And then we've also got a lane departure warning system. You've got adaptive cruise control in this truck. We've got blind spot monitoring, emergency braking. There's a lot of safety built into here. And through the infotainment, you can go to program that to use as much or as little as you'd like, which is very nice. Now, we've got a few drive modes, so you can click through this. It's gonna go to off-road, you got tow haul, a terrain mode, and Baja mode, which is really gonna let the wheels spin, and then you can just keep it into a normal mode as well when you're cruising around. But that's pretty cool. It changes the screen up here and is very easy. Again, that's how you switch to your 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel, or auto, so it'll stay in rear-wheel drive, and then if it senses, it'll kick into the 4-wheel. Now this does have an 8-speed automatic transmission. I like the layout here. We've got our big cup holders, room for my phone. There's a nice arm storage in here as well. And in the back, those seats can flip up, or you can put people back there. And yes, it's a little bit smaller, but this mid-sized truck segment, whether it's the Tacoma, the Nissan, they're all gonna be pretty much the same as far as rear cargo space or rear legroom. Now, one other thing this one options for is the Bose sound system, which does make a pretty big difference in here. And I love the layout of the dash. It's this cool kind of leather color. I don't even know how to explain it. It's almost like a sage with black, but it's a leather pointed seat. It runs into the dash with this kind of cool digi camo almost that runs through the vehicle, and the cup holders and where the wireless charging is down there. So that does look pretty cool as well. This one also gets the sunroof up above. So like I said, this one is pretty much fully loaded as it comes. So the total MSRP on this one is just about $64,000. So yes, it is expensive, and this is a mid-sized truck, but if you were thinking about putting all this equipment on and doing all that, this you still get the factory warranty. And with Walser, you are gonna get an 8-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. So you are gonna be covered for a long time to come. But I think that kind of wraps it up. So if you're interested in a Colorado, whether it's a Desert Boss or any other trim level, you can certainly reach out. We'd be happy to help you out. So that was just a brief look and walk around on the new ZR2 Desert Boss. Now, if you'd like more information or to come see this in person, you can visit us online at walser.com or stop by Walser Polar Chevrolet. We'd be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching.